successful. But speaking of imagination, what imagination do you have for that ending? What's next?
So for what's next in this, I'm glad you asked. So obviously, they're trying to paint the narrative that the Fiend's dead, quote unquote. Fiend's obviously not dead. And real quick, too, there's this dumbass writer in Bleacher Report, and I hate to call motherfuckers out like this, but he actually... it's like, and our guest to this week, he actually wrote... He wrote an article saying, the Fiend had a good ride, the Fiend character is dead, and it was nice to see him. He got lit the fuck up on comments because people are saying, Bleacher, how do you let motherfuckers... How do you let this shit get published? Obviously, he's not dead. Selling the most merchandise out of everybody. Obviously, numbers produce, they're not going to just cut something that builds a lot of revenue. That's just not business savvy.
But, going back to that writer, motherfucker there, it had a reverse effect on him and for the company who was working for.
Bleacher Report, yeah.
Bleacher Report,
yeah.
Yeah. The attention is brought back to them.
It is. He also got let go, though.
Oh. I didn't see that.
No, I'm just kidding.
That would have taken the whole point out of my head.
But so anyways, so now he's not getting, the character is not dead, he's not fired or whatever. It's going to be a revamp, and there's already concepts I showed you a little bit ago. I might even post it right here so everybody can see. I might not, depends how I feel. Basically, it's going to be a revamp of the character. And you ask why they're doing that if it's selling so much. Because people that have bought shit, like myself, right? If there's a new thing coming out, you go, I want that shit now. So those same people that have bought all that shit, they get to buy it all over again because it's a brand new thing.
Yes.
And not just that, too. Now there's concepts. So the guy who made it, Tom Savini, he's a horror movie. Basically,
creator.
He creator, yes, good shit. He's the one that made that mask, that Fiend
really?
mask, and so he released a few concepts of the new one. The what I showed you looked kind of like burnt and shit, almost like a cane type thing.
Yeah.
Now, and here's the other thing too. I told you before off air. If everybody noticed, I'm sure motherfuckers have noticed, I've seen it in comments, Bray Wyatt himself, it happens to people, happens to our dads, happens to everybody. Motherfuckers get bald. They bald, right?
Yeah.
As you age, you get, you bald a little bit. And that was happening to Bray Wyatt. And you see, because he had super tight, nice braids at first that became dreads. But then on top, it started becoming more loose. And now there's not even tightness on the top anymore. It's just like a fuzz, right? And so you think, damn, dude, like any little tug on them,
it's out.
It's out. It's done. Yeah. So to me, I think this is a great way for him to just shave his head. I think he wanted to for a while, and so since you set him on fire, you can say his hair was burnt off. Right?
Yeah. I see it as a win-win not only for him as far as the hair side of things, but I see it as a win-win for the industry of wrestling.
Yeah.
Because if they prove to be successful on this new marketing strategy where they can use the word revamp, character fight or wrestlers, then they can be successful in doing it with others. And, in the long run, who doesn't benefit from that? For your benefit, if he dies, if he's dead, all this shit that you have in your room is going to go up hard in sales because you got the last of it.
Yeah.
So
if you go to Amazon, it already is.
Amazon, go to his account and fucking buy it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a win-win for everybody, But I think it's pretty very smart for them to do that. And but as far as time frame, do you think he's taking a break from the wrestling? Is he going to be back 6 months, 3 months?
I just told my girl this scenario, and I think it's perfect. I think of this shit all the time.
I'll tell you what I think. It's a grim future.
Yeah. So I think he won't be on TV for a month. It'll build up anticipation. Oh, he is dead. Blah blah blah. Right? And guess what's coming up next month? The Royal Rumble. Perfect time. You have 10 seconds to come out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lights go dark. You hear the theme music. Then you see the new revamped The Fiend. And you hear the announcer, oh my fucking God, it's The Fiend. He's different now. What is that? What is that thing? And then everybody goes crazy. Social media goes crazy again. Let's say he wins it. The whole world's going nuts. Perfect way to bring him back.
Oh, I see that now. I see your point now.
Yeah.
I was thinking health-wise. Health matters. something way off. But at our age, that's something I think about more, health, and when I started hearing about hair falling off, we think of baldness, but we also think of illnesses, and we all wish the best for the Fiend.
Yes.
Here, and I'm sure it's more on your side. What's gonna happen, but there's always room that I'm right for.
That's true too, and of course, you don't want to necessarily think that, of course, but it's true too. It's true. It's a true thing that can possibly happen, right?
Yep.
So no, I totally agree with you. But yeah, that's our take on it. That's what we think. That's what kind of inside sources we might even know, right?
Yeah.
But we'll see. So great shit. Pleasure having you on with that shit. Apprentice, not his last time either. Apprentice, hair.
Yeah.